What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. My Hero Academia Movie 4, the fourth one. So, I thought we'd draw Deku. Haven't drawn Deku in ages. I'm on a landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. He's in 3/4 pose, so a bit of a tricky enough head position, right? So let's see. Okay. So center point of my page is about here. His head is like over to the right a little bit on my page. This is the center point. We're going to come across a little bit. And we have his big eye here, and we're sort of on a diagonal for the face, right? So we carve a line. Goes underneath hair, but we'll draw it all in. So Deku's eyes usually are this sort of letter C, right? They do some extra stuff on this one, so thickening it up, darker around here. And they do some little extra eyelid lines just there. Okay, it's kind of like a letter C. And then his iris and pupil, so it's kind of like oval-ish, like a tall, long circle, like that. You know, he's looking back over his shoulder, so we're to the left-hand side of the eye. We're not like in the middle, we're over here. His freckles underneath this cheek. And then we got like an eyebrow just going back here. You could keep it as a line like that. That's fine. I've seen it in the anime like that. But we'll just thicken it up a little bit at the front. Okay. So down from this eye, it's about half the eye's width, right? You want to go down this way because that's where his nose is. So his eyes are huge, right? So you want to like half the width of the eye over, see, is where his nose will be. So like spikes out here, little curve and down. With a spiky nose, pointy. So you notice this is about half the width of his eye. This space between the inside of the eye there and the nose. And his other eye is in behind there. So we'll just go like around the top of the eye first, and then down the side and in behind the nose there. Much smaller than this now. It's about half the size again. It's about this width again. Half an eye, half an eye. And we're diagonal down this way. And you want to just thicken up the top eyelid a little bit. Right, so you want to like just make it a bit darker. Just big. And then he's looking off to the left again, so you do another sort of oval-ish eye there. And his pupil in the middle. And they're white pupils. And then his eyebrow on this side, a little tick, just going that way. And you can thicken up the front a little bit. See some of his freckles just down here, but like say only like 3 of them because it goes around his cheek. So his mouth then, semi-open sort of mouth, so it goes back and down. You could leave it like that, it looks closed, looks good like that, but we'll open it up here, like so. And maybe a bit of a shadow in the corner. Gran Torino's torn cape comes all the way across his face, right? So it comes spiking, jaggedy lines like this, right? You could do this as random as you wanted. Right, and this like goes pretty far back around the other side. Okay. Again, just get the general line, and you could like jaggedy up it. Jaggedy up it. My God, you could make it as jaggedy as you want. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Like, I can speak English, I swear. So we can see his ear, just like here. It goes behind his hair, so he's got like big messy hair. We got maybe some like ear lines and stuff, details inside here. And then his face, so his sort of cheek comes out here, back around, out for his brow, in underneath his hair here. So he's all about that spiky hair. So let's try and do this now. So like his fringe, so all these spiky hairlines like this, right? Come down across his face here. This way. And then over the other side. That's lots of angles and changes of direction and what's the story of this movie going to be, I wonder? Is it going to follow the manga, or is it going to be maybe something original? So his hair then kind of spikes the whole way around and goes back into Gran Torino's cape back here. So like in this sort of part. Okay. So we'll bring it all the way around. So we can go, you can go from either side. So it kind of like grows sort of this way on this side and kind of straight up on this side. So we'll just go first. But you could do it as random as you want it, really. So, you know, I've seen his hair done like lots of different ways. After losing, oh yeah, there. I get confused sometimes. Okay, kind of like that. And then he's got like all these black shadows inside, and you kind of have to draw them in, right? So like that's black. That's black, right? So all inside all these little triangles are like dark black shadows. And again, it's kind of random, right? But the in there's all dark. And then like that's all black in there. So inside all these spaces, you will put like black shadow when you're coloring, and the rest is that standard Deku green color. What's that? Black, and then black there. And a bit of black up here, I think. Right, so inside all those spaces is black. And like that's all black, like here and here. It's all black at the front there. Well, there's a little bit of green on this actually. Okay, so his back is turned to us, so we have more Gran Torino ripped and torn cape at the back. And there's lots of like textures and stuff all over this. And it looks like it goes like into there and then up around for his shoulder. Comes down this way. And then more down the back. And the cape flies off this way. There, and then down there. Some more folding lines kind of coming across this way. And then it's like torn over the shoulder as well. Just lots of these zigzag jaggedy lines. I'm not really being careful about it. I'm just like going around the shoulder in kind of a jaggedy sort of way. Shoulder comes down there, and then he has that white glove thing. It has a yellow band coming across this way. Then a yellow band coming down here. It's supposed to be black. Why is it yellow? Isn't that usually black? Okay. And then zigzags there. So then Gran Torino's cape is like super tattered. So you put all these kind of texture lines just of his hair is there actually. And of course, you could keep doing that for as long as there is time. And that's it. Deku from the upcoming My Hero Academia movie. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.